Hi, welcome. Today, I am going to explain about the film Wonder Woman 1984. Spoilers ahead, watch out fully. Diana Prince competes in a multi-stage athletic contest on Themyscira against more seasoned Amazons as a young child. She is disqualified for taking a shortcut and falling off her horse. Because no hero is born from lies, Diana is given a lesson by her mother, Queen Hippolyta, and her aunt Antiope about the value of telling the truth. Diana is a senior anthropologist at the Smithsonian Institution in Washington, D.C., where she specializes in the culture of ancient Mediterranean civilizations. This is in 1984, many years after the events of World War I. Diana keeps up her struggle against crime as Wonder Woman, but with some anonymity. At work, she meets Barbara and Minerva, a shy woman who admires and befriends Diana because of her attractiveness and self-assurance. The FBI requests Barbara to identify a stash of stolen antiques from the robbery after Wonder Woman foils an attempted robbery. Both women see a piece that bears a Latin inscription. Businessman Maxwell Lord pretends to make a donation when he goes to the Smithsonian. He secretly yearns for the Dreamstone, expecting it will turn around his struggling oil company. Unknowingly using the stone to satisfy their own wants, Diana and Barbara do the same. Diana makes a wish for her ex-lover Steve Trevor to come back, and as a result, his spirit inhabits the body of another man. Barbara aspires to be as attractive and courageous as Diana. She meets Maxwell at a gala at the Smithsonian, and he seduces her to get into her office so he may steal the Dreamstone. He aspires to take on the characteristics of the stone in order to obtain access to its ability to grant wishes, while also allowing him to take anything he pleases in exchange. As his body steadily deteriorates, Maxwell emerges as a strong and commanding figure who causes havoc and ruin in his wake by wishing for instability and war. When Barbara, Diana, and Steve further study the Dreamstone's abilities, they learn that it was made by the god of deceit and trouble, Dichalafria. The stone fulfills a user's wish, but at a cost. Renouncing the wish or destroying the stone itself are the only ways to undo the trade. Steve is aware that Diana's authority is sacrificed in order for him to exist. Diana and Barbara search for alternatives because they are both unwilling to give up their preferences. After learning from the US president that the US satellite broadcast system can send signals around the world, Maxwell decides to use it to grant wishes to everyone, accidentally giving the US more nuclear weapons that could trigger a nuclear conflict with the Soviet Union. To stop Diana from hurting Maxwell, Barbara teams up with him. Diana regains her power after Steve persuades her to let go of him and reject her wish. Returning home, she dons the famous Asteria armor to confront Barbara, who has been changed into a being of utter anger as a result of her quest to become an apex predator at the broadcast facility. After overcoming Barbara, Diana confronts Maxwell and, using her lasso of truth, persuades everyone to forsake their desires by speaking with the world through him. Additionally, she gives Maxwell a vision of his son Alistair walking the streets causing havoc by granting everyone's wishes. In order to avoid a nuclear war on a worldwide scale, Maxwell gives up his ambition and goes back to his house to be with his kid. Diana continues to defend the world while she meets the man whose body Steve was possessing later. In the end, Asteria is shown to be alive and secretly residing among humans, much like Diana. You can download this movie by the link in the description. Thanks for watching this awesome recap. Subscribe for regular movie updates.